Shalom, fellow Ambazonians. Good morning. Today, na Saturday, number 23 day for this month of March 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense pass king. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where it bring una the truth, it bring una update, fact-based analysis for help we as we waka for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, I bring una all revolutionary greetings. They talk say when your neighbor your house they born, you know go shoot down for your own fee say no concern you. You go can't hell for throw water for day because that fire, if it jump, come out come for your own house. This parable it be pertaining to which way it happen around the world. For inside Russia, terrorism, ISIS from Syria, they don't come for their country, they can attack people them. For instance on cinema hall where they be the watch some dancing. Video it show how the people they work for instance on shopping mall way now for the place where the thing happen where they call on Crocus City Hall. Some very big shopping mall where they for inside Moscow. Then they shoot human being them just like that randomly mass killing, then kill a total of 63 people them so far, counting with more than 100 people them where they be injured as a result of the terrorist attack. The terrorists they don't be on the run for close to 6 hours. They try to run away out of Moscow. They don't be apprehended. One of them die as a result of the apprehension. Two them be on the run. They run for inside forest. This one a very terrible attack. Our heart it goes out for the Russian people. Then where they don't suffer for this terrorist attack. As they talk, which way it happen for one man in house. The other neighbor them, they come off for come quench am when a fire. Now waity be the fire where it concern neighbor them. I want make our people them they understand something. This attack where it happen, it be na a terrorist attack. Terrorist attack. Now when you do something for civilian them, for frighten them, for put fear for their heart, with the hope say you could get a political agenda may be done. For this attack. Now the Islamic State for Syria, where they call them ISL, they don't come carry the attack for attack Russian people them, so that they go fear and then their government it go stop for help Bashar al-Assad, when are the president for Syria, the dictator, where they no one see. After the attack, the ISIS, the area the way they control them for Syria, they move people they meet and come on make protests, say they no one Russia, me come for their country. So now for the city of Suwada for southern Syria, where the protests come up for day, now the last city that way the ISIS they control them. So the whole world it don't condemn the attack against Russia and wait to be the fire and now we will be the neighbor who will feel them. Russia and America and the West now serious enemy them where they prepare nuclear bomb, atomic bomb, all kind of bomb the way they name they know even there for our side for kill each other. Yet, time where the American where they spy on this ISIS, they get the intelligence. Say the ISIS they don't send people they meet and can attack civilian for inside Russia. The American government they be obligated by their international obligation for humanity for pass this intelligence for the Russian government. The Swiss government, the Sweden government, and even the French government where they supply weapon for Ukraine me they attack Russia, them all then tell Russia, say they plan attack, ISIS then get intelligence, me Russia then take care, say some attack will happen for their country. Why country the way they hate each other, where they fight against each other, they could decide for help each other when na a terrorist attack a day. The one na the thing we would call and say fire. When fire it happen, all man it fight for closer because it not be even neighbor, you go can't help enemy for close fire, because that fire if it jump for any man in house. Terrorism, nothing where the whole war it don't reject them. There is no political agenda where it go be furthered by terrorism so far as the war it be concerned, because terrorism it be illegal, it be immoral. For Joe Waka, the key civilian them, nobody will ever support your political agenda. Now the big mistake that way the ISS they ran do for Syria, a support for Syria where all man be no say the Syrian president na dictator where he kill his own people them, imprison political party them. Yet the American them where they support me then overthrow me, then decide to abandon that fight because the people the way they support them, me them overthrow the Syrian government. Now people where them be na radical people them where they use terrorism like a modus operandi. And what they say even though majority of people they support Palestine, me then get a statehood, those support it can be neutralized by terrorist act where Hamas it commit them. When it come for terrorism, na fire where all man we get house, it must join hand for quench 'em. This one na a big lesson for we for Ambazonia. Right from the beginning of this our struggle, our greatest problem we don't always see them, na the ability for Ambazonian fight for turn into terrorism. Because once it turn into terrorism, even neighbor them, they will can't join hands say me them fight against that terrorism, because terrorism get no friend. Now the reason that way, since this struggle start, this platform is focused on fighting this tendency for mislead our youths them, me them think say if you carry out terrorism, you go win a war. We remember when some patriot them, people like Sama Thomas, people like even Chris Anu, several Ambazonians who might be in their own good intention, think that if we go and attack the UN, if we go and kill a lot of people and they are crying, the international community will have attention, then it will come and solve the problem. They are all making a big mistake. Just because you have attention, you should be careful what type of attention you have. The ISS, they have drawn attention to the war, but this attention will make the US, the Russia, all those countries who are nations to come to Syria to make sure that these people are eliminated and their cause will go nowhere. Ambazonians should be aware that those who are pushing terrorist tactics in our territory are not drawing any attention that is going to help us. They are destroying any prospect of our people to attain their political objective. We must reject terrorism. We must reject attack against our own civilians. This is the right thing to do. Those who are fighting against extremism, against terrorism in Ambazonia are the patriot, are the true people who care about the objective of independence. Those who perpetrate terrorism are people who are misguided or don't understand how things work, or people who are outrightly working for La République du Cameroon. In the beginning of this struggle, we all know that Atanji Paul specifically tried to engineer with Kunyam titles with their fake Atanji boys to carry out atrocity against our own people in order to kill the struggle. Today, we have hardliners within our struggle who have adopted that policy as their modus operandi. This fire we all need for quench 'em and secure the interests of our people and the ability to attract genuine and positive attention from the international community that is going to help us attain our objective. The People's Right Platform have put out the proper alternative and is engaged to making sure this happen. Our people must be wise. They must put their thinking cap and stay in the sane zone, the no connect talk zone. Do not be misled by your emotions. Do not be misled. The Bible says there are a way that looks good unto a man, but the end is disaster. Fellow Ambazonians, the People's Rights Platform, it going to rule out the Peace Plan Paper, PPP, as an alternative solution to war. Plenty people they want to know where to be the content and where to be the sequencing of that document. It means how the things that will happen according to that document and according to our roadmap we'll get them for our country. We'll go begin the answer questions we'll do the presentation based on the type of question the way that they come for we. The motto and the guiding principle or the vision of the PPP, now one country, two people. That means say we want to secure the two people within Cameroon meet day in their own separate state. The people of Ambazonia, they want to get their own government, they want to control their own security and several other issue them. The people the way they talk say would it means we don't go decide for join La Republic, they make a big mistake. And some of our elites, some very educated professor, they don't send we some speech for higher poor, where if we carry out some interview, then talk say the one maker think about the argument we make them, so that we feel address and we will do that one today in a live show. We don't do our research work. It don't be 1 year since we start work on this solution as the only way. And I go explain for now why we choose this solution. For the time we will start this struggle, the Cameroon government it will reject our problem. For the time where the Switzerland peace talk if we start, the Switzerland peace talks that they get different stages and it show now how the struggle will go. For the Switzerland talk, if we start because Sweetie, Ayabacho and Sako Ikome, the two Ambazonian movement them, they will write a letter for talk for Cameroon government, say they want to negotiate, the one for try to resolve this problem through negotiation. The Cameroon government it decide for engage the Swiss government, meet and try for set up the Swiss process. The Swiss process it become as a result of Ambazonia them acts say the one for negotiate. That negotiation it will be seen as Cameroon just playing a game, because the international community was saying if these people want to talk, why don't you talk to them? It came out and it ended the way it did. The Canadian talk, it will be not be as a result of Cameroon, it not be as a result of Ambazonia, but the people they will push them mainly na the American government, Joe Biden. It be talk say the two sides they need for talk without precondition. That means say we need for she don't talk, no matter what they bring them for table, no matter what Cameroon they bring them. Now the thing it be push the Canadian government, they will take the project for bring the both sides together, they will bring both sides together. That one still work. The next talk, the next thing will happen, I say wait, the United States and the country the way they be back the negotiation, they don't come to the conclusion say there will be no talk with Ambazonia if our demand is an unattainable demand that cannot be entertained by the Cameroon government, because that is how the things turn out. It be needless for begin explain for now why it be so. The Cameroon government it don't take that position as well. Say so long as we demand are independent and so long as we not be in conformity with international law, they will not have any conversation with Ambazonia. So far as they are concerned, the war is ended. They don't win the war already. And in that situation, the option the way we get them now two options. One for fight, get independence by war, liberation by war. Two, by get liberation by recognition by other countries. All the big, most consequential country they don't tell with that conclusion. Those two conclusions simply means they wouldn't lose, because we cannot liberate by means of power. We cannot get recognition. We have 109 countries on the record about this struggle. We are sure that we cannot have that recognition. What is the option? With our current organizations who are trapped in their own logic and their own ego, there is no possibility for any of them to have a solution for us, because they are all focused inwardly with their own core basis. That is why the Ambazonian People's Right Advocative Platform was born. We came up because we saw the need for us to come out of that logic of our groupism and partisanship and take decision for the best interest of our people. We are the most influential voice and personality in Ambazonia, and we represent the best interests of our people. We decided to accept to get into direct negotiation and drop the demand for independence with the hope to secure independence in the future through the devolution of Cameroon and self-governance of Ambazonia. For 1 year, we have been doing this campaign and we have had the biggest success. And right now, we can assure our people that things are now moving. This was the only way, and this is the only way. So for the question our people have asked about the sequencing, how do we expect things to happen? The peace plan paper, if it is accepted by Cameroon, and it is accepted by the Ambazonian people who have accepted from our polling from Power Waiting it happened, may so rest in peace, and our own coordinators around our territory. The vast majority of our soldiers and our population are in support of this project. If the Cameroon accept this paper as the basis and the framework for negotiation within a framework of time, these are the things that are going to happen. The Ambazonian prisoners, refugees, and those in the diaspora who are engaged in this struggle, who also accept the premises of the PPP, all of them will now benefit from the confidence building measures, the CBMs that will follow. One, the prisoners who endorse this initiative and this platform and this approach will definitely be released. Our refugees will definitely come back after endorsing or signing onto this program. Our fighters who also accept this program will also get into in disengagement. That means they will stop fighting against the La Republic government and the La Republic will reciprocate. Then the war will be moved from the battlefield into negotiation within the framework and within a specific time period, backed by the international community. We're hoping that one of the 5 members of the Security Council will take over the responsibility, but because our own people, other groups are now coming in, the Cameroon government is taking maximum advantage of our division once again. We don't miss opportunity to miss an opportunity. So our people should listen, and they listen very carefully and hold their various organizations and people that they follow to account about what we are saying. This is the last opportunity for us to have this engagement with La Republic before Paul Biya will die. And it's an opportunity. If we missed, we will hardly have the same opportunity in the future. Those who choose to continue to fight after an attainable solution is on the table, the international community, which want to tag the whole Ambazonian struggle as an extremist struggle, will be more comfortable at that stage to identify those who are fighting without an attainable goal as extreme groups that have no solution, no headway. They will be the same. They will be treated like the Lord Resistance Army in Uganda. Our population is going to know that they don't stand for their interests. They don't fight for them. They are fighting for an ideology that cannot have a way, and they will be treated as terrorists. Those who sponsor them will be hunted down and they will be arrested, even in the diaspora. Trust me, that day will come. For the Ambazonians who are pursuing a political framework that is based on international law, that recognizes the reality of our situation and pursue it through non-violence, through negotiated political means, those people will have a chance to do so and will have a chance to save the future of our people and secure independence, not in the present, but in the future to come, with a clear roadmap that will be agreed even by the state of Cameroon. So for our people, then they under that crap mentality, that wicked black man syndrome. Say, okay, una I go shidong, I go do the observe, una for see how una go, come back and talk for me. I no go support, I will see how the thing go work. Make una shidong, una watch, and una go see how the thing go work. Because our population are with us, we will not allow our population to die and suffer and be eliminated because of wickedness and pure evil. Now, the same thing will be happen with education, and that is the example I will keep on insisting to our people who are coming and insisting that we must bring everybody on board. No, people will come on board because it is the right thing to do. When something is right, it is right. You either accept it today or you accept it tomorrow. When we started pushing the agenda for education to allow private school and mission school to open their doors, and for our community to transform even some Cameroon government school into community school, all the Ambazonian organizations rejected it. And people call us that we are working for La Republic. But eventually, it took us 4 years. And all Ambazonian groups on ground zero, not the organizations, have adopted the community school as the way forward. This is going to be the same. This approach is the only attainable solution, and eventually every Ambazonians on ground zero will accept. But just as the education today, you still have groups that are still against education. They are still working to undermine education of our children. We know that it was the right thing to do. It has saved the liberation. It has saved us the chance to continue to fight That is how the solution is going to be. There are always going to be spoilers, but they go shit down and they go there for inside without the day, but our population, they go come out and they go strive. For our refugees, we'll get a package. For our refugees, we'll get a package. For our political prisoners, we'll get a package. For our diaspora, and we'll go take time for explain the details, because our population will know, we will be transparent as much as it be possible, while preserving the space for diplomacy, because for diplomacy to succeed, there must be that space for secrecy. But that secrecy should not mean that anything is being done that you don't anticipate, or that you have not have at least some knowledge of what is going on. That is what we are going to continue to do. On other issue, we will never get time for discuss them. Now, the report for the crisis group, it can be released. They don't get the report. These are very important reports that the international communities pay close attention to. There are also some report about reaction towards Cameroon government banning of opposition coalition and the ramification to our liberation. That also we did not have time to engage in. But I want our people to be aware and watch such things, lest they be blindsided. Also for La République, the CPDM, they dance the reappoint the ailing and very old, this their man for Senate, they call Marcel Nait Ndifenji, make it remain in a position, will be interim to the president. Nait could be second in power for Pobia, despite the fact that a man will be old, 90 years old. It don't be confined for the rest of this year for hospital bed because it is sick. They don't put him be next in line with Pobia. That one also, and a ramification will never get time for go deep into it. But those are some things that are worth mentioning. Make our people they also pay attention to. Some francophone way it be protest for 2022 for Douala, where they be arresting a hairdressing girl because it be protest. The Cameroon government they done sentence for 5 years. Amnesty International they talk me then release it. Those are some of the things where it is shown at the mindset of which way they happen. We want me gonna take note of. We will not get time for dwell with them due to lack of time. We hope and we wish you a happy weekend and a beautiful sky wherever you are. Even in the trenches, put on a good smile, for life is one and it is worth living. God bless you all. Capo Daniel looking out for you. Signing off.